The Retrosquad, Fly, Roller Disco and Mixtape, all located across Alton Towers Resort. But is it one of their best ideas to date? To put it simply, no. Because they built Rita in 2005. Laugh everyone. Hello, welcome back. If you are an avid viewer of the channel, we'll address the elephant in the room. My hair. I got my hair cut. Yes, on April 12th. When all the hairdressers open, all the pub gardens open, I decided to go to a theme park instead and still waited a week to get my hair cut. But today, we're going to be talking about the Retrosquad at Alton Towers and whether or not it was a good idea or a good move from the park. If you aren't aware, the Retrosquad is 3 brand new flat rides or funfair flat rides that you would typically see at a funfair. They're called funfair flat rides for a reason. What is wrong with me? And being 3 different rides, they are located in 3 different places. So first of all, you got Fly, which is placed in the position of the old topspin ripsaw. Sadly, it's not croc drop, but I'll let it slide. Mixtape is in the place of the satisfying metal ball swinging thing advert ride that was weird. And Roller Disco is in place of nothing, pretty much. Although it is under the first kind of turn of Rita, along with one of the turns that comes. It's under 2 turns of Rita. That's basically it. And I'm going to try and explain as best I can what these flat rides do / are without giving you the name, because I actually don't know a single thing about like the actual model of these flat rides. We'll start with Mixtape. It basically just spins you around a load and then suddenly your neck just goes. Roller Disco is a toned down vomit machine, and Fly is a spinny plane ride. Boom! That's the description. That's all they needed to put on the website. Literally, I'd have been sold if that was a description. Now, I have done 2 of them. I've done Fly and Mixtape. I haven't done Roller Disco because waltzers just, they're so not appealing to me. Although I made a step up and I went on Storm in a Teacup the other day. So, maybe one day. And as of the ones I did, as standalone attractions, they were very good. I'll give you a little run through. Did it already. Fly, we'll get that wrong. It was a lot faster and more intense than I thought it would be. You kind of raise up from the ground, then you start spinning around quite slow, and then you speed up, and then suddenly you're going at an angle and you're almost flipping upside down if the gondolas you're sat in didn't actually flip over, and you kind of just like go like that. I should come on, Flat Ride Company or Funfair, hire me right now. And then you keep flipping upside down. Well, you're not actually going upside down, but you keep flipping, and then you slowly level out, and then you drop back down again, and it stops spinning, and then you throw up everywhere. But no, it was a fun little ride. It's much better than a couple hanging games. Obviously, I'm not going to compare it to Ripsaw, because I never did Ripsaw, but I'm assuming Ripsaw was probably better. But it's nice to finally have something in the place of an old attraction that is now gone. That took way longer than I thought it would. And then we go on to Mixtape, which is the other of the 2, the one I've actually done. And this one was really strange. This was probably the one that I didn't expect to be as good as Fly, but I'm really undecided on which one I preferred because it was crazy and I wasn't ready for it. My neck was just, I'm surprised it's still intact right now. So my word of advice, if you are planning to do Mixtape, whether you've seen this video now and are planning to go to Towers soon or whatever, just keep in mind, try and hold your neck up as much as possible and brace yourself, because I wasn't ready. And like Fly, it replaced an old attraction that used to be there that then turned into a space of nothing, and it's been used now, which you can probably see a theme going on here, but I really like that. And of course, Roller Disco. This is my favourite one of the 3. I rode it about 430 times. No, 431 make that. And honestly, the spinning on it was incredible. It was spinning so fast that it almost came off its hinges, and that's a door. But being serious now, I've heard a couple things about Roller Disco. Apparently it's decent, but it's not the best waltzers, obviously, because due to health and safety, the staff members at Alton Towers can't actually spin you around as much as a funfair staff member would, because oh my god, have you seen some of the waltzers at funfairs? They look insane, and I would never ever touch one.
2 hours later.
500 likes and I'll ride a waltz. You know what? I was doing that ironically, but 500 likes and I'll ride a waltzer. Whether that be funfair, towers, oh dear, that's not going to be fun. So I want to quickly go into the marketing phase of this, just because I absolutely love how they marketed this. And I think it's the best possible way they could have done it anywhere. Like, they could have tried it another way and it wouldn't have been as good. So basically in the trailer they made, it's like a cartoony kind of style, which is just amazing. And someone types some words onto a computer and a higher up robot orders 3 of these things. And then the Retro Squad roll out. And they touch down at different places in the park where they are in real life. And it's such a good animation. Although, what are you going to do if Funkenfly becomes Robot Man? What are you going to do?
Optimus Prime.
So yeah, the rides themselves, the marketing, the music as well. I've mentioned this before, but Simon Allen, if you're watching this right now, he did an amazing job on the music. It's brilliant. You probably heard it throughout this video, but it's amazing. But all that praise aside, was it a good move for Towers? I think it was a very good move for Towers, personally. I know when they first kind of got leaked, because there was a load of images leaked, which wasn't the greatest, but then also the rumours beforehand and everything. When that first came out, everyone went haywire, because they were like, what the hell are they doing? But I was always one of those ones who was like, I'm up for this, you know? Hopefully they're not just stuck on the lawn, and I didn't think they'd do that anyway, because, well, that would ruin the lawn. You'd have just marks of robots on the lawn. I thought if they placed it in areas where there wasn't a ride anymore when they used to be, such as I said Twirling Toadstool, which we can get onto that later as well, and also of course Submission and Ripsaw. But of course we know now that they have put them in places where old rides used to be. It fills a gap in the park, and overall their entire plan with this, it increases capacity. Obviously, due to all that's happening in the world, you can't exactly expect all the rides to be open 24/7. There's also going to be a limited amount of tickets sold, and, well, there might not be enough rides in the park to deal with the amount of people, and the queues might skyrocket so high that people start leaving. So why not add some temporary flat rides for the year, which actually do form somewhat of a queue and take the stress off the coasters. And we all made jokes beforehand being like, oh, we'll go from Nemesis to Galactica and all you'll hear in the middle is just... Actually, I was one of the ones who made that joke. At the same time, Twirling Toadstool, where that used to be, I was kind of debating that one of them would go there, and one of them is going there, but it's not part of the Retro Squad. That is like, what's it called? Flavio's Fandango or something. There's too many F's. You got Funkenfly and then Flavio's Fandango. Funkenflandango. So yeah, I think Retro Squad as a whole was a great idea for the park and a great move by the park. But more importantly, what are your guys' opinion on the Retro Squad? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think they should remove them all? Do you think the robots should take off back into space? Leave in the comments below your opinions on it. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. I also want to say a massive thank you to anyone who supported or donated or whatever to the Tide All Day challenge. If you don't know, we're doing Tidal Wave all day on the 8th of June, all for 2 amazing charities, the Brain Tumour charity and also the M&D Association. And right now we are sat, as at the time of recording this, at over £700 raised for the 2 charities, and we couldn't be more thankful. Just thank you so much for all the support. It's been incredible, and if you do want to donate, link down below. It'd be much appreciated. 8th of June is the day we're doing it. More information in the top right. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you all next time.